Hey guys, welcome to this brand new course wherein I have covered 17 Kubernetes questions which come in the exam. So these are the 17 questions which have been coming into my exam and again. So I have written my exam 3 times, not 1 time. The reason I wrote 3 times is first time when I wrote there was some issue in the lab, so I raised a complaint to Proctor, and when I raised a complaint to Proctor, he asked me to raise a ticket with Linux Foundation. So when I raised a request to Line Foundation, they gave me another attempt, extra attempt they gave me. And when I attempted another extra attempt, that time also there was some keyboard issue. I'm not able to type anything in the exam. Uh, so what happened is so during that process, what I understand is questions remain same. One from starting dicto from starting 1 to 17. It is same questions I got in my exam. So I decided to make a course on this, and so that it will help the community and help the people who are trying to attempt the CKA exam. That's when I decided to make a course and then solve each and every question and then show you how the solutions look like. So I've solved each and every questions in this course. So 17 questions I've solved it. So you can look at the questions. Though the questions won't remain the same in the sequence, but the word to word it won't be same. But these are the actual questions which we get in the exam. So I hope this will help you. And this is my certification. I wrote on Jan 1st, 2026. And then these are some of the questions. These are the questions types which we get in the exam. They will ask you to configure HPA and install CNI and configure Docker CRI and get certificate manager CRDs, and then it creates Ingress and create sidecar or create gateway API by removing Ingress and toss and towel. They'll ask you to schedule the pod, and then one PBC related question, one config map related question. Config map they'll ask you to make you immutable config map. So you'll have to make that. So in this course I've covered that how to make it. Troubleshooting one question will be there wherein cluster will not be accessible. You need to access the cluster. You have to resolve it and access the cluster. And then one question on storage class when you'll be asked to create storage class. So a resource optimization one question will be there wherein one node will be there and three pods deployment will be there. Two pods in the deployment are running, but one pod is not scheduling. So you have to optimize the resource on the node and then try to assign particular correct resources for the pod so that third pod also gets scheduled. And there will be question on in configuring ROCD via Helm, using Helm. So and then one question on creating a service node port. These are some of the questions. Like I've covered 15 questions here. I've listed 15 questions, but there are total 17 questions in the exam. So these are not 17 questions. There are only 15 questions. So I've covered each and every question in detail in the course. So you possibly, if you buy the if you buy the course, then you will definitely learn how to solve these questions, 17 questions each by covering in detail. So I've covered in detail each and every questions. No need to worry about anything. Let's dive into solving the questions. Let's start with HPA first question. Let's dive into questions, solving the questions and try to solve it. And then what I can say is if you attempt the 17 questions, if you try to learn 17 questions, the 17 questions, you definitely pass CK exam. CK, I suppose this is costly. I suppose it's $350, and if with the voucher and all you get 50% discount. Then also it is $175 or something it comes to. And so that's what I see, right? So if at all if you solve the 17 questions, you will be able to clear the exam by 90% or 95%. These are 17 questions which come in the exam. Just follow the 17 questions blindly and then try to attempt the exam. That's it. Let's dive into solving the questions now.